Hello friends, welcome to Intellify. Today our topic is defects of vision and their correction. This belongs to the chapter The Human Eye and the Colorful World, which is the subject of science class 10th. Defects of vision and their correction. Sometimes the eye may gradually lose its power of accommodation. Now what is accommodation? The power of accommodation, we learned it earlier. The ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length is called accommodation. Now in such conditions, the person cannot see the objects clearly or comfortably. The vision becomes blurred due to the refractive defects of the eye. There are mainly three common refractive defects of vision, and these three are: the first one is myopia or nearsightedness, the second one is hypermetropia or farsightedness, and the third one is presbyopia. These defects can be corrected by the use of suitable spherical lenses. That is the alternative for all these defects. Now we are moving on to the first defect, that is myopia. Now myopia is also known as nearsightedness. That means a person with myopia can see nearby objects clearly, but that person cannot see distant objects clearly. So it's what myopia means. A person with this defect has a far point nearer than infinity. Now such a person may see clearly up to a distance of a few meters. So up to a few meters the person is able to see clearly the objects. Now in a myopic eye, the image of a distinct object is formed in front of the retina and not at the retina itself. Now look at the diagrams A and B, you would find the difference. In the second diagram you could see where the image is formed. The image is formed in front of the retina and not at the retina. So the image of the object is supposed to be formed on the retina, but in this case it is formed in front of the retina. Now this defect may arise because of two specific reasons. The first one is excessive curvature of the eye lens, and the second reason is elongation of the eyeball. So these are the two reasons, and this defect can be corrected by using a concave lens of suitable power. I hope in the third diagram you are able to see the correction for myopia where they have used a concave lens. Now the image is formed on the retina, so it's corrected. So myopia is corrected in the third diagram. A concave lens of suitable power will bring the image back onto the retina, and thus the defect is corrected. So it can be seen in the third diagram. Now we are moving on to the next defect, that is known as hypermetropia. Hypermetropia is also known as farsightedness. A person with hypermetropia can see distinct objects clearly but cannot see nearby objects. Now the near point for a person is farther away from the normal near point, that is it's 25 cm, the normal near point. So in this person's near point would be farther away. Such a person has to keep a reading material. So if that person has to read, he has to keep the reading material beyond 25 cm from the eye in order for that person to read. Now this is because of why this is happening. This is because the light rays from a closely object are focused at a point behind the retina. In the first case it was like the image was formed in front of the retina. In this case we can see that the image is formed behind the retina. This defect arises because of two reasons. The first reason is the focal length of the eye lens is too long, and the second reason is the eyeball has become too small. So these are the two reasons. This defect can be corrected by using a convex lens of appropriate power. So I hope in the third diagram you are able to see that there is a usage of convex lens to correct this defect. Eyeglasses with converging lenses provide the additional focusing power required for forming the image on the retina. So by keeping a convex lens, now the image which is formed beyond the retina is now corrected and it is formed on the retina now, so that the person is able to see clearly. Now we are moving on to the third defect, that is presbyopia. Now the power of accommodation of the eye usually decreases with aging. We know that as we grow older, the capacity of our eye decreases and our vision becomes blur. Now for most people the near point gradually recedes or retreats away. They find it difficult to see nearby objects comfortably without corrective eyeglasses. Now this defect is called presbyopia. The reason for this presbyopia is it arises due to the gradual weakening of ciliary muscles and the diminishing flexibility of the eye lenses. So these are the two reasons. The first reason is because the gradual weakening of ciliary muscles, and the next reason is diminishing flexibility of the eye lens. There are cases when a person suffers from both myopia and hypermetropia at the same time. Such people often require bifocal lenses. A common type of bifocal lenses consists of both concave and convex lens, as the name suggests is bifocal lenses, and the upper portion consists of a concave lens. It provides or facilitates distinct vision, whereas the lower part is of a convex lens, where it facilitates vision or it facilitates a person to see the objects clearly. Now these days it is possible to correct the refractive defects with contact lenses as well as through surgical interventions or through surgeries. Thank you.